So do you want to ask that question again, Chris, so we can fucking start the video? So I'm saying,
What? Just
yeah, I'm
why does it have
saying,
to come?
yeah. I was basically saying to Chris that these levels here, one, two, three, four. If we go to 10k Ethereum, 20k Ethereum after this, I've been saying for the longest fucking time, we have to come around and take these lows out. That's the part where you ask the question, Chris. You fucking muppet, mate.
Oh, what? I thought I'd already asked it.
Oh, okay. I'll just ask again though.
Why does it have to come back down?
Right, the reason it has to come back down is because anyone that's been in a leverage trade from the bottom of the 23rd, 24th of January, their leverage trade is still valid. So this person here has their stop loss here. This person here has their stop loss here. The only thing that was taken was this stop loss here. So major swing low, stop losses are valid. Major swing low, stop loss is valid. Major swing low, stop loss is valid. Major swing low, stop loss is valid. If you think after like we've returned down from a massive crash to a huge accumulation zone that we're gonna move away and fucking respect all these lows perfectly and have all these people in like fucking 10, 20th leverage trades, it's like literally impossible. There's so much selling pressure. Like, they'll be making so much money off these leverage trades. They will start to take profits. And when you get something like this head and shoulders I was calling out for ages, this forming and like a little bit of bearish pressure, people get really scared and they'll start to sell off harshly. This at this point, people just started getting over the top fucking scared and like completely shit in their pants. Which is why if you're looking to take a leverage long, like looking to reverse from the bottom of this or looking to reverse from the bottom of this, it's probably a good place to take a leverage long. I'm not like hugely into taking leverage longs at the moment because I just want to see where the market heads, but it's interesting to see. We're still within like the range of, well, now here it was here to here, but now here we're still within this range here. So let's go around about 3600 to 2100. We haven't really broken out of that range properly for like a very long time. I guess you could say we broke out of it here, but by like what, 4%? Just a bit of a liquidity grab and a head and shoulders reversal. So for the last like fucking hell 120 days we've been ranging, which is really boring. It's really boring, and that's why a lot of people are starting to feel, oh, fucking crypto's dead. Another thing I saw someone put was like the S&P could be like flat for 10 years sometimes, and that like we've reached this stage at crypto as an asset class where it's so big now that we're not getting those crazy gains, we're not getting these movements anymore. It's just going to be slow grind, like sideways movements with a little bit of gains. I think that's fucking like so dumb. I think it's such a dumb thing to think about. Go have a look at the equity markets. Equity. Well, let's even have a look at fucking Forex daily volume. $6.6 trillion a day is fucking traded in Forex. So that's like money, like fucking currencies. $6.6 trillion is traded per day in fucking currencies. That's so much fucking money. And the whole idea of crypto is that at one point it's going to overtake currencies because they're shit, because the dollar's fucked. I mean, we can have a look at dollar money supply and look at how fucked it is. This is meant to be the safe haven of the world, the safest currency in the world. And this is what the fucking money supply looks like. Like, that is not very difficult to work out. The dollar money supply, COVID. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. US, this COVID cases, about to say. Look at that. That's fucking insane. It's absolutely insane, the level of inflation of the US dollar. Like, it's not alright. And it's not just that. There's other factors that are like contributing to the dollar's downfall, such as like Russia accepting EPC for oil. Like for the longest time, the only way you could buy commodities and stuff like oil is with the US dollar. That's the only thing that anyone would accept. You have to trade it in the US dollar. Russia considers accepting Bitcoin for oil or gas. I'm pretty sure they went through with this, didn't they? Can you buy oil with
I think
EPC?
that's it.
Yeah, I
Pretty
think they
sure they
did.
did.
Russia might take. Will
Or
Russia
I saw
actually?
so much stuff on Twitter about it.
Ah, so it hasn't actually been like completely fucking confirmed yet. Will they blame Bitcoin on stick to gold? Hmm, interesting. But anyway, just the fact that like we're looking to take crypto for oil and stuff like that is just it's a sign of a change of the times, and it's a sign that crypto really can take over as the asset, the fucking currency that the whole world uses. And if you think about the forex market doing $6.6 trillion, that's up here, $6.6 trillion every single day in volume, and the crypto current market cap, like this is total, this is all of crypto, is $1.43 trillion. It's absolutely fucking brain dead for someone to say, crypto is at the stage that the S&P is at, that it's going flat. It's just fucking ridiculous. It's so fucking silly. There's so much growth for crypto, so much that hasn't been adopted yet. It's still an unregulated fucking asset class. It's not even regulated. It's not even like, as far as the law sees it, it's hardly even fucking real because they can't regulate it, they can't tax it, all of this shit. We're like on the fucking, in the Wild West in some extent. Like, we're so fucking early and people always forget that. just because people are scared. Because the main reason people are scared is a lot of these institutions and firms have been bought into the idea that they can just buy Bitcoin, buy Ethereum, and make a shit ton of money. And now they're finding that the same way you can make a shit ton of money. If you're buying up here and you're losing fucking 50% of your portfolio, for a big institution or a big firm, that's very fucking scary. And they're thinking, okay, crypto's not ready yet. I'm not ready to get into it, which is completely fine. And I'm happy to see that happen. Have those institutions have that fear now. So when we get down to these accumulation zones and we start turning around again, we know what the future holds. It just comes down to, are you a crypto maxi or are you not a crypto maxi? If you're not a maximalist in the space, then there's no fucking reason for you to be in the space anyway. If you're trying to make a quick flip and buy a shitcoin and do 100x, then go do that. But if you truly believe in this space and you're selling all your fucking crypto here, you have brain damage. It's I'm sorry to be rude, but it's so fucking foolish. As far as analysis, I'll go back onto ETH, even though the charts look very similar. I'm not sure if I said it in the video yet, but nothing's changed. If you look at any of my videos over the last fucking however many months, my analysis has remained the same. All of this liquidity here, all through here, I'm saying it's got to come back down, got to come back down, got to come back down. We finally come back down and breach this liquidity, which is really nice for me to see, because it means a lot of these leverage buys that are the way you've got to think of a leverage buy like a buy on stilts or a buy on steroids. It's like a fucking intense over the top buy where the person's making so much money, and because they're making so much money, they have so much selling pressure. So they're a very volatile person. They'll take their profits very fast as soon as they get scared. These leverage buys. So you have to understand that once you start coming down here, all these leverage buyers get really scared and they start exiting their positions fast. Which is why taking a leverage long from these positions isn't a bad idea. I don't day trade crypto. I mean, that's what fucking euro dollar and gold and all that is for. You can day trade that. It's much safer to day trade. But if I was to day trade, I wouldn't be against a long from here. And as you can see, once we broke this low, actually, we did have quite a nice reaction away. If you go on to the 5 minute, I'm sure I can find some sort of trade opportunity. There you go. Made a low, base. Took liquidity, breached, showed the high, and then you could have taken a trade from here. I would have rathered actually a much bigger retracement, so it wouldn't have been the best trade. But still nice to see. In the short term, this here looks actually quite nice to mitigate. So we could draw out a fixed range from that. So seeing something like this come up and tap this would actually be really nice. I'd quite like to see that. So we come back up to 2,500 off the back of taking this liquidity. We come back up to 2,500, mitigate these levels here, and then come back down to take this low here. I'm really happy with that. Actually, I'd quite like to see that. Obviously, you have this inefficiency like this here as well, needs to get mitigated too. So we could come up a little bit higher. I think in the short term, we are going to see some upwards momentum on Ethereum. I'll be surprised if we just start I think people are scared we're just going to crash down to 1,800. I think it's unlikely. People have buy orders set around these regions. They really want to accumulate below 2,500. This is the first time we've dipped below the equilibrium on ETH in the last... And look at how we fucking touched the equilibrium as well. Literally fucking nipping it just before we go away, which is really nice. To explain the equilibrium, the highest we've been is 5,000. The lowest, obviously, is 0. Half of that, 2,500. So a very important number. Literally 50% of the entire price action of Ethereum. So yeah, I'd quite like to see us come back up here and mitigate this before we go lower. I do think we could see short term some nice upwards movement, but overall, definitely bearish. That's why we were calling out this head and shoulders. We had really nice sell schematic here. We knew that even if Ethereum went to 10k after this, we're going to come back down and take these lows out. And I also had a feeling that 1,800 was going to get hit, just because of how nicely whatever this fucking zone is. This is where intuition comes into trading. There's no fucking SMA or EMA or even fucking volume indicator. As much as I love them, that's going to tell you this is the best place to buy. Let's draw it out because it might be quite funny if it actually lands on it. For fuck's sake. Okay, well, the volume indicator does tell you that it's the best place to buy, which is a really good confluence. But even if this volume indicator wasn't there, just because of the way we're reacting from this so harshly, and the way that this zone again was the catalyst for this sort of July fucking manic movement upwards, just lets me know that this is a place where I want to be accumulating orders. And what's the psychological level around this? It's the 1,800 level. Psychological levels are 8, 2, 5, 8, 0 numbers. So that's 8, 0, 2, 5, 8, 0, 2, 5. Those are the psychological levels. they're just in people's heads. They like see that as the next target. You know, you break through 1,800, what's next? 2,000. You break through 2,000, what's next? 2,200. After 2,200, what's next? 2,500, 2,800, 3,000, 3,200, etc., etc., etc. It's one of the most basic ideas in trading, but it's a very good concept because it just gives you a little bit of guidance. Because I have this area here, I know that this is an important area, and I can just use the 1,800 as a mapping tool and say, you know, this is where I'm going to look to take my trades from. So I'll definitely be expecting a little bit of short-term bullish on Ethereum. If it does go short-term bullish, don't go fucking dumping all your money into longs, please. We are bearish. This is a fucking bearish market. We're ranging sideways at the moment, but the fact we've broken these lows shows bearish intent, and the fact we had a beautiful like head and shoulders sell schematic, which I was calling out. I'm not going to go fucking show it. You can scroll through my Twitter. I was calling this out on Twitter. Literally right here, I said we might be forming a head and shoulders. We're very likely forming a head and shoulders. We're definitely forming a head and shoulders, and then yeah, I was fucking 100% correct at that point. So I'll keep an eye out for any more like cool schematics or patterns that are forming. But as like a general market overview, you know, nothing's changed. If any of my videos you've ever watched, I've said the same thing for fucking months. It doesn't change. It takes time for this shit to play out and for investors to find their footing and decide, okay, now's the time to jump into crypto again. Now I feel confident in crypto. Now I don't feel confident in the governments anymore. Obviously, the governments are doing a little bit better now. COVID isn't as rampant. We aren't hearing as much news about Ukraine and Russia and all that shit anymore. But that's just for now. You know, it will return, and crypto will come back as one of the most interesting and intriguing asset classes. Just because we're in a little bit of a hiatus or a break or a period of fear now doesn't mean that crypto's dead. If you look at the fear and greed index, crypto, I'm sure it's going to be Bitcoin sentiment. Oh, please don't be a shit website. It's not that bad. Yeah, that's like it's the classic buy when others are fearful, sell when others are greedy. I mean, it really is that fucking simple. And you just have to look at this. I mean, I don't use a fear and greed index because I can just tell. But if you want to use a fear and greed index, like that's absolutely fucking insane. If you're selling your crypto at a point where it's fucking extreme fear, max on the fear index, like what you are literally making the worst decision as a trader. You're trading off emotion. You're trading when you're selling when you're the most scared, and it probably means you'll buy when you're the most excited as well. That is the worst way to trade. You want to change that completely. You want to have capital available when you reach these highs up here. You want to be converting some of this into stables and just taking advantage of the fact that we have good price crypto. Because if you didn't take any stables up here like I did, you know, you're looking at like a 37% fucking loss on your portfolio, which is insane, and it'll probably go even further down. So I'd love to say make sure you have stables to apply, but this was the time to have stables to apply. If you don't, then I would just say wait it out. If you have to like sell off your cryptos to pay off your debts and stuff like that, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. This position that you're in, like, is a very unfortunate position. We could see with the ETH drop, we could see NFTs push a little bit. Have your NFTs been pumping, Chris, or have they been doing a bit of shit? Oh, Chris is going to get a glass of water or something. That's fucking sad.
Shit.
They're doing shit. They're doing shit. Perfect. Right. But yeah,
I think pretty much the whole market's gone down. I mean,
everyone's shit scared.
I
at the
think
moment.
also, I mean, I know I'm not very good at this stuff, but I think now's a good time to accumulate NFTs that you think are going to do well, because I mean, such big sales on so many different NFTs.
No, most definitely.
Like if you look at some of the blue,
and I believe,
or like not blue,
what is it? Steve, I don't know his thingy, but I believe Steve Aoki sold like a fucking shit ton of NFTs, like loads. Steve Aoki.
Yeah, he bought a Llamaverse apparently, so that's the top signal, I think.
That's the top signal. Collected, created. I want to see his activity. Because apparently he sold a load of NFTs recently. Transfer. Go gang. Well, he transferred them all from Steve Aoki Vault to Steve Aoki. Right?
Right, so he put them from his vault to his main to sell them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Like, someone told me he sold them all, but I can't see it.
Jesus Christ! How many airdrops he gets?
Oh yeah, it's absolutely fucking silly. But they're just trying to get out his wallet, aren't they? I mean, look at that. That's not exactly it's not exactly a bad wallet, is it?
Nah, mine's better, mate. I think.
How many moonbirds do you need?
Yeah, but that green moon, that's quite hard actually.
That's fucking sick. It's actually really cool. Okay, we're fucking here to wait. I'm not here to talk about NFTs. Anyway, TLDR. Maybe I can even like clip this and put it in the end. But TLDR. This is where you should have been selling your fucking cryptos. You should have been listening to me saying head and shoulders up here. And there's so many signals for fucking sells up here. It was so fucking... Just look at the price action. You know, if you're not getting mitigations, you're not getting these nice retracements on your bullish price action, It's not healthy, and especially if the base for this like movement is this like unbreached lows, like lots of unbreached lows, lots of leverage trades that are still in order. You're basically, this price action is inefficient, and it's inefficiency on steroids because all of these leverage trades are still in order, and that's why I was saying we have to come down and hit these lows. This still, from back in fucking December, January, whenever, I loved this as a buy zone. I've been fucking calling this as a buy zone for so long. I'm going to continue to call this as a buy zone for fucking ages because I love it. 1,800, take out a second mortgage on your house. I'm joking, but that's where you fucking want to be accumulating your cryptos, in my opinion. Hope that was a bit of a nice little recap on the Ethereum markets and a little bit of guidance. Don't shit your pants. Don't sell your crypto. It's not the time to do that. You know, we are in a little bit of a shitty position at the moment, but understand that we've been in shitty positions before. You know, this is not the first time we've experienced this in crypto, and it's not the first time we will experience it in crypto. If you think that crypto's reached its fucking peak and we're never hitting these highs again, when we're, as Maxis, if you subscribe to the same thesis as me, we believe that crypto will take over foreign exchange, that it will become the new foreign exchange, it will become the new normal money, or the money that everyone uses in the world. If foreign exchange does $6.6 trillion in a day and the total market cap of fucking crypto is $1.437 trillion, it doesn't take a genius to work out why that's such a dumb thesis to have, that you think crypto's hit its high. I think someone that bought ETH at $100, sold it all at 2.5k the other day, and they did a whole long thread explaining why and how they're so smart and they're the best trader. And I was looking at it and I was like, wow, you are gonna fucking hate yourself in 10 years. But aside from that, hope it was a nice bit of guidance, nice bit of refreshing analysis. If there's any specific coins that you guys are in that you want analysed, like FTM or anything else that you really want to analyse, FTM, fucking hell, like, be fucking accumulating these cryptos. You know, you might not get another opportunity like this again. This is a very, very, very big fucking crash, very big dip. We're going right down to the original order zones, which is just, I wasn't sure we were ever going to see these zones again. So I'm very excited to accumulate crypto at these levels. Like, if we come down here to the highest point of volume on FTM, that's such a fucking beautiful trade. But anyway, ping me with any fucking coins you want analysed. If you want some, like, shitcoin calls, you're not going to get them. I'm not fucking calling shitcoins when we're going down on crypto like this. If we do a really nice, like, bullish schematic and start showing strength on the short term, maybe I can do some like some shitcoin calls off that. But it's, yeah, I don't feel comfortable doing shitcoin calls here. I feel comfortable giving you coins to accumulate. You know, accumulate your FTM, accumulate your QNT. Wow, QNT is so cheap right now. Accumulate your QNT, accumulate things like XRP. As much as I hate XRP and they're in a lawsuit, blah 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 blah. If one crypto coin is going to get adopted, probably will be XRP. So yeah, hope that gave you guys a little bit of guidance. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one.